Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen zu einem weiteren Part der Let's Play Fake Controller. Ich bin es Simafix. Wir sind immer noch im Summer 5 Event und haben beim letzten Mal es geschafft, das Spookhotel hier aufzulösen. In der Form, dass wir hier die, drei Monstrositäten, die hier unterwegs waren, bezogen haben. Yu ist mal wieder gestorben und nun schauen wir mal, wie es weitergeht. Secret Right, Master. They're safe here and it doesn't seem to be locked. Let's see what's inside. What the? Is it a lit candle? Well, there are a number of things I could point out here. Such as dangerous. And if leaving the candle unattended, or how candles should quickly burn itself out when left in seed space. For the time being, this candle would have seemed very, very significant. I agree. I bet it's a key to the whole place. Should we try blowing it out? Okay, here goes nothing. Look. The illusionary world is fading. We should be able to wake up now. That's the worst dream ever. There's no lodge on you. Here, I keep dying in weird ways. Yeah, if I never have another scary dream, it'll be too soon. Huh? Something wrong? There's still something inside to save. Ilya's tot. Ilya just vanished. Does that mean she woke up? I guess it makes sense that everyone would wake up at some time. I didn't notice that Sigurd and Berlin were already gone. I think I'm waking up too. I'm glad we were able to be together, even in this dream, senpai. It was very strange in a lot of ways, but in others it almost felt safer than real life. I guess the kind of strange itself, huh? But we know the outside world is full of dangerous abnormalities in its own right after all. At any rate, together I know we can figure out how to rear similarity. Mesh. Master, I know you must have a lot on your mind right now, but I think you should take a look at what Lady Idea was talking about before she woke up. Alright, I almost forgot. It's another bus stop sign. Und? Ah, sie ist immer noch da. I see they all managed to leave the hotel. They really do value reality more than dreams, don't they? Now then. I've had a feeling something was off here for a while, but now I'm finally seeing the whole picture. So there may be more than one mastermind behind this, huh? Come to think of it, that sort of thing was popular trend in horror movies for a while, wasn't it? So and so versus so and so. Freddy versus Jason. Well then, I'm perfectly happy to face this mastermind directly. Alien versus Predator. There are sorts of dreams, after all. Good dreams, bad dreams, nightmares. But, there's nothing better than a dream from which you never wake up, right? Ich habe von Anfang an gesagt, sie ist das gruseligste Wesen, was es gibt. Good morning. Phew. Morning. Welcome back, sleepyheads. You look like you're doing much better. What time is it now? It's 9 p.m. You were asleep for over 12 hours. But now it seems you're fully awakened. If this is your nightmare, then our rising from slumber tonight should be happy indeed. I took turns scout the Prince of Lunling and Phantom, but we didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Were I spacing out like that? Did you actually have a nightmare, like Phantom said? See, there were this weird to tell. I see, so you remembered what happened in the dream to then, Master. You better, otherwise I have died over nothing. So what's our next move? All I can say right now is it looks like Abby's the source of the singularity. Abigail Williams, huh? She seemed like so shy but perfectly a nice girl when I met her in Chaldea. But I guess getting a Simpson either knocked her screw loose or brought out another side of her. Either way, I understand we have to do something about her, and I'm fine with that, but... Alright, I almost forgot. What did you see at the very end of your dream, Master? A bus-stop sign. Like the one we saw before? I think it said hooray. Hooray. Could it refer to Mount Fuji? I'm told it used to be known as Mount Hooray for some time ago. But wherever we are, it's definitely not Mount Fuji. Trust me, I've been there several times. I might be safe to assume that this once unnamed mountain was at one point called Hooray. I see, it's certainly hard to believe there was a bus line here. Hooray, huh? Is something wrong, you Marine? No, it's nothing. By the way, what's all that about our dream world? If we're going to make any sense of what just happened, I think we have to start there. Then allow me to explain. Though, if you and Lady Assission could help me, Lady Leah, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, sure, no problem. Let me just wash my face and... Wait, hang on. Where's Lily? I could have sworn she was just sleeping on the mattress over there. Well, she's gone now. Where the hell did she go? Guess we just have to look for her. I can assure you that not a single suspicious person entered this room. In fact, I didn't sense anything suspicious at all. Damn, so we don't have a single lead then. There could have been disappeared too. Ah ja, vielleicht ist das kleine creepy Mädchen doch irgendwie klein und creepy. Aber das ist nur so meine seltsame Vermutung. Ich weiß auch nicht, wie ich darauf immer komme. Welcome morning. Dawn is breaking. Und die Nacht endet. Und der wunderschöne Tag ist endlich wieder da. So. So, ausnahmsweise können wir die Mission gleich abfüllen. Das ist sehr schön. Erhalten nochmal eine Quingling Jauze. Und gehen in den Dance Forest. So. Damit wir hier gleich noch die Mission abschließen können. So, das ist mein Event wieder am Tag. Doch um einige schöner Welcome to Ghost Story Cabin. Okay, vielleicht doch nicht so schön. Wieso müssen es immer Geister sein, liebe Leute? Kann es nicht mehr normale Wesen sein? Keine fürchterlichen Monster? Nee, okay, gut. Huh, this is 10 shot up in the woods out of nowhere. I wonder what's doing here. Oh, there's a sign. Let's see. Beat the heat in Discovery's Stock Shack. Free admission, open to all. Interesting. Let's see what it's all about. It's certainly very dark in here. Ah, that must be about to start. How exciting. Oh, das war das Ende von Nidocris. Huh? This is the table of Earless Hoichi. Graphics are for a listed purpose. Okay. Moments further. Once upon a time, there was a beaver monk named Hoichi who lived in a temple. Though Hoichi was blind, he was also incredibly skilled at telling the tale of Dehike, accompanied by his own beaver music. Uh-huh. And so, having lost of his ears, he was now known as Earless Hoichi for the rest of his days. The end. Ja, schöne Geschichte. Now see, I don't know what that had to do with the beating the heat, but it certainly was a fascinating story. I still can't believe that samurai ghost just Hoichi's ears back with him, but I suppose these kinds of scary stories aren't entirely supposed to make sense. Still, this was the important reminder of how those who guide the dead should take the duty seriously. Huh? Next, we have the tale. Of the terrible Snow Woman. Once upon a time, there were two woodcutters, an old man named Musuke and a young man named Miyuchi. Wer von denen soll der Junge sein? One day, the two woodcutters found themselves caught in a sudden and terrible blizzard and decided to spend the night in a small wooden shed. Next we have a serpent's lust, from the tales of moonlight and rain. So I just have to perform my own style from Doiji, understood? But you know, my real life was tragic love story, not a scary one. What that? The picture scroll definitely scary? No, I'm quite sure it's a tale of pure love. Die furchtbarste Geschichte überhaupt. Now we shall hear some stories from the West. We begin with the terrible tragic tale of Frankenstein. Friends know these. I'm a monster. Schade, das hätte ich jetzt mal gern gehabt. Next we have a chilling tale of Salome and her severed head. John the Baptist, you mean I can have his head again? Oh, how wonderful. That's all for tonight. So, und jetzt hat die arme kleine niedriges Albtraum, ich weiß es doch, oder? Von all diesen furchtbaren Monstrositäten. I still have a lot of questions, but at least the stories were entertaining. Das erinnert mich sehr daran, wie Scheherazade damals, also in ihrer Interlude, damals hat sie auch das so mit diesen Rändern erzählt. Und natürlich in Salem war es ja auch so. I don't know, my body starts stiff from listening so intensely for so long. My next shoulders are cracking with every moment I make. Oh no, that's terrible. Liturgy, dehydration, blood clots. Ey Leute, es ist Scheherazade. Those are signs of deep vein traumatism. I have to do something before she dies. Change of plans. Instead of the usual curtain call, we will be closing our shows in a musical style, complete with audience participation. Please feel free to sing, dance, and move your body together with the rest of the cast. Naturally, since I also barely moved a muscle apart from my vocals with chords, I'll be taking part as well. For I have absolutely no desire to die. Audience participation? Nobody said anything about audience participation. Es ist sowas von Scheherazade, oder? Immer wen gibt es sonst, der so viel Angst vom Sterben hat? Okay, ja, war... Na, wir sehen es ja nicht, aber es ist Scheherazade. Gut. Dürfen wir hier unseren Mr. Code wieder nicht einsetzen. Deswegen ist sie wurscht. Okay, das könnte ein übler Kampf werden. Was hatten wir denn? Okay, Salome wird easy, weil sie Berserk ist. Q kann eklig werden. Naja, schauen wir mal. Also. Natural Actor, Innocent Actor, Actor in La. Sehr schön, dass die Skill Level 8 ist, dass ich zumindest das MP raushauen kann. So, wie hoch ist die Chance, dass wir 2 Gegner besiegen? Ich weiß gar nicht, hat sie die Damage C und eine Damage C wird der Damage E-Gurke sein. Aber ich hatte einfach die Hoffnung, dass die MP so stark ist. Ist okay. Irgendwie habe ich damit gerechnet. So, also machen wir erstmal die Dame platt. Oh, dieser Gurken-Damage. Alter, und sie hat einfach mal MP voll, sehr schön. Mr. Gott haben wir nicht, okay. Dann. Es ist jetzt sehr nice, wenn du sie killst, Mann, Scheherazade. Ansonsten haben wir ein kleines Problemchen. Ich hasse diese Single-Kämpfe langsam, Mann. Die haben so coole Sounds und ich würde so gerne mit denen spielen. Aber es wird uns einfach derbe nicht erlaubt. Okay, 10.000 ist schon. Alter, was beide... Oh, okay. Ich muss mich nochmal neu laden. Ey, ich schaff's aber eh kaum einen zu besiegen. Ich hab's... Ihr seid so hart scheiße, Mann. Wieso muss ich so schlechte Servants spielen, Mann? Wieso muss ich Scheherazade spielen, Mann? Das ist doch eine Zumutung, Mann. Ich hasse solche Quests, Mann. Ganz ernsthaft, dieses Forced Story Support, Mann, ich meine, das macht schon Sinn, das Ding, aber Leute, es langweilt einfach nur, Mann. Es sind ja keine Vorderkämpfe, es sind einfach nur nervige Kämpfe, Mann. Und ich meine, es wäre jetzt ja immer cool, wenn das irgendwie die Summer Zones wäre, die man hin und wieder mal testen muss, aber echt, Mann, es ist jeder zweite Kampf, Mann. Ich weiß, dass Summer keine Anforderung hat, also vom Gameplay, weil es sind alles boring Kämpfe und dann hast du halt noch 200% Damage ab C. Aber ein bisschen mehr wäre deutlich schöner, weil das macht nicht unbedingt so viel Spaß. Aber jetzt machen wir es nochmal anders. So, und zwar ein Arts-Buff. Und dazu sichert den Charge los. So. Ich habe es ja kaum geschafft, die irgendwie down zu hauen, Mann, weil der Damage schon schlecht ist. So, natürlich ist die Vorderseite nicht tot, eh klar. Aber es wurscht. Nein, 12 Wunden. Egal, Hauptsache, wir schaffen sie zu besiegen. Was wir ja gerade eben auch nicht geschafft haben. Ey, wie knapp das ist, Mann. So, beide haben CP voll. Ja gut, dann ist eh wurscht, was wir machen. Dann machen wir den da. Kann man nicht mal King-Enemies haben, Mann. Wenn wir jetzt so einen King-Enemy hätten, dann würde man halt immer einen Damage raushauen. Also, was haben wir? Oh, okay, das ist gut, das ist gut, das ist gut. Also. Fenster bringt uns zwar nichts, aber egal. Ja, also mit Buster-Karten drauf, weil unser normaler Face-Karten-Damage ist eh so. Also unser AP-Damage ist eh so mega niedrig, da können wir auch gleich Face-Karten. 15.000. Na, schon ein bisschen mehr, weil. Diesmal haben wir immer Class Adventures. Oh, Leute, Mann. 37.000. Da geht was. Komm schon. Big Shot Result Damage. Oh, der Master Crit. Das war eine knappe Angelegenheit. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what this was all about, but it was invigorating. Now then? Did you enjoy the show? I figured it out, it was you. Wer sonst? So. And yes, I definitely did. Still, I do have just one little question. Why are you doing this? I heard I could beat the heat, but acting made me all hot and tired. At least the snow woman, while it was nice and cool, I could stay there forever. Shazad asked me to help. We have a lot in common since we both had to deal with cruel kings. So if she needs to perform my dance in some ways, I'm happy to do it. Besides, I might be able to get another John the Baptist head out of this, and I want it so badly. I was rehearsing for the day when Master comes to watch me perform. Dark light, scary stories, the two of us on the edge of our seats, leaning closer together. I'm not sure how you'll be able to do it while you're up on the stage performing. By the way, what am I doing here? I thought I was in a different building not too long ago. Did my sheer longing for Master create some kind of illusion? I have no idea. Thank you. But I wasn't asking about the actor reason. I was asking about Shahrazad's. What made you want to tell stories in a place like this so much that you even asked those guys to perform them for editor fantasy? If you're doing it for free, it can be because the Queen of Sheba talked you into. Well, to be perfectly honest, the singularity scares me. The stench of death lingers everywhere in this world of horror and fear. And if the rumors are to be believed, even servants can well and truly die here. However, the horror films that are so closely tied to the singularity are themselves a form of storytelling. So I decided to focus on that aspect and try fighting back. Fighting back? Yes, fighting back. For as they say, the best way to fight fire is with fire. Okay, I think I understand. Basically, you're using your stories as a form of escapism, right? No, not at all. I simply thought it was spend my time telling scary stories to everyone else here. And then I would no longer have time to be scared of the singularity. I'm not sure that's actually any different from plain old escapism. But on the other hand, it was a great attraction, and it should be a great diversion for everyone else too. Alright, now I understand. If this is what you feel is best for you, I have no complaints. Besides, I really did enjoy listening to your stories. Thank you. However, I do think this little shack still has plenty of room for improvement. For example, we should have to pull out all the stops if we were to ask Pharaoh Zemandas to attend, but there are just enough stops to pull out. It is possible your stories alone would be enough to satisfy him, but that is not the risk I'm willing to take. When it comes to hospitality, you know you've done it right when you're worried you may have done too much. I see. So on that note, I'm going to go shopping. When I come back, I have enough supplies to make this shack into something really special. As luck would have it, there's happens to be an enormous wholesome retailer in the singularity, odd since you would expect something like that up in the mountains. Are you sure? Of course. I know you're busy with the story side of things, so I handle the shopping myself. Don't worry, I have Magier there to help me. Well, if you insist, thank you. That being said, do be careful, Chris. I have a very bad feeling about this. Something tells me there's not a single place in this entire singularity that is truly free of looming specter of death.
Wer ist denn der Verkäufer? Konskaya, oder? Entweder sie oder, ich denke ihr, die gute Queenie, die sie hier schon erwähnt haben. Die will nämlich überall alles verkaufen. Also Leute, sagt mal noch an 10 kurz an. Und dann können wir da bald mit der nächsten Mission anfangen. Ich würde aber sagen, an dieser Stelle machen wir jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Und beim nächsten Mal geht es weiter mit Fake und Order. Bis dann und vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ciao.